Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I am going to do a collective love oracle for today. Today is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. You may follow me on the tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, God's kiss. We love that for you. Whatever doesn't, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use The Price of Love Oracle by Crystal Banner. You can find this at kaleidadope.com. You can also find this in her Etsy shop. I'm waiting on a call from the tax man, so if I get a call, I gotta go, and I'll have to pick it up in another video. Just letting you know. I was there for about an hour and a half. It took her an hour to do my taxes. I ended up with someone other than who I was scheduled with. Very nice lady. But she had a question about some of my tax stuff. So, right as of now, I'm getting a pretty damn good refund. And a pretty damn good deal on my tax preparation. So, yep. We got one on the table. I almost feel like turning my heat off. I have it set at 70. I think it's warmer than that in here. Three on the table. Four on the table. Five on the table. We're going to do two more shuffles. Six on the table. Oh, look at that. Last shuffle. It's always something. We got seven on the table with bottom of the deck. It's funny because we got all new cards from yesterday when I did the Love Oracle. And yet, four of the cards that I got yesterday are top and bottom of the deck. We've got Sparks. We got Sade. Forgiveness. I don't know what it is. I love that card. The greens and the purple. I love that. We got Love. Quality Time. Money versus Love. And bottom of the deck, Interference. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So forgiveness denotes like a past person. This could be a past person coming in, right? Or this could just be a new person, a current person looking for some type of forgiveness. whatever the case, whoever this person is, there's sparks, there's electricity. I just heard smut. It's not really a word I would use. I don't so smut. It's very a very sexualized connection, I'm gonna guess. This person is gonna feel like the missing piece, like the missing link. It kind of reminds me of like like one of a whole, right? And I'm gonna give like I can never remember their characters' names though. On the Honeymooners, is that a good? Is that Edith and Archie Bunker, Lucy and Desi. Okay, Rachel and Ross. It's like that couple. Like somebody's gonna be that couple again. It doesn't matter a feminine and a feminine, a masculine and a masculine, or a feminine. It doesn't matter. Gay, straight, it doesn't matter. But yeah, it's like a complete, like two peas in a pod. Two peas on a pod doesn't necessarily mean like perfection, right? Just so we know that. Like it's not that a relationship still wouldn't have its ups and downs, right? But for the most part, like two people get along. And it's not to say that you're both the same either. You could be different. You can be different and get along, you know. Oh, that was it. Morticia and Gomez Adams. Yeah. I was watch I posted that to my TikTok this morning. I found a video on Instagram. I reposted it, and it was like, oh, we always thought that love was supposed to be like that. Women always thought that love was supposed to be like this, and it was like little snippets from Disney movies with princesses and their gallant men, right? And then it goes, but this is what we really want. And it was Morticia and Gomez Adams. I thought it was cute. I thought it was so funny. I actually have the Barbie dolls of them, actually. I tried to sell them and I couldn't sell them. So I gave up. I still have them in my closet. I had another one. What was the other one? Oh, the or no, maybe I sold the Adams and I have the Munsters. One or the other. Because I had the Munsters too. I actually always wanted Lucy and Desi too. I never got that one. I sold or gave away all my Barbies anyway. My collector's Barbies. I think I donated most of them because they weren't really. I paid more for them years ago than what they're worth now, so it doesn't even. In my mind, it didn't even matter. This is a love connection, okay? The thing is with this quality time and this money versus love and this interference. At first, I thought this was something else, but I think it just means that like somebody's gonna have to make a choice, like between money and love. So this would be like you have 2 days off, like you have Saturday and Sunday off, right? But you know that every Saturday your boss says, "Hey, do you want overtime? Do you want some extra cash?" And when you were single, you would do it, right? Like me, like I do it on Sundays. But let's say now you're in a relationship and this person's like, "Wait a minute, you're going to volunteer like every Saturday? Like you don't want to spend Saturday with me?" "Oh, well, I still have Sunday." So it might be one of those things where you realize like you have to make a little bit more space in your life for that other person, a little bit more time for that person. I'm not like seeing like codependency or needy or anything like that. It's just about it's not that you couldn't work 1 or 2 Saturdays a month, right? And then be off the other to spend with your person, like a compromise. I would think if there was a compromise and the other person was amiable to it, then that would be a good thing. If for some reason you're trying to compromise and that other person won't adhere to a compromise, then that might be an issue of an altogether situation, right? I don't think that would be the case, though. I think there's just, like, do we want things to interfere with our love connection? Are we going to consistently, like, push our person away for other things, for other people? Because then that means you're not committed, right? And again, to me, a compromise is a good thing. And I just use that as an example because it was easy. Like for me, like let's say I get into a love connection and they're like, well, you spend too much time on YouTube. Yeah, but it's my job. Yeah, but you don't get paid. Okay, well, you got a point, you know? Like, how can I argue with that? So, am I going to concede and maybe take 2 days off from YouTube to spend with this person and then work the other 5 days? Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. It sucks for you guys, right? But it's really overall not a bad thing, even though I would technically miss it. I miss you guys when I'm not on here. I always worry too. I'm like, oh, are they going to be looking for readings? Like, who's waiting for a reading? Because I have like probably 3 readers that I follow where if they don't post, I'm like, why aren't they posting? Are they okay? Are they sick? Did they leave town? What happened? So I understand. I understand. Now, the interference, I guess technically could be in regards to this forgiveness. Like if there was some type of interference in this person coming back into your life or coming into your life, there might, like, somebody might be asking for forgiveness. I mean, take how that resonates. You know, if this is a past person and there was like a natural falling out, do you really necessarily need to forgive somebody? Like if they went on their way and you went on yours and then you just happened to come back together. I mean, that's the way it was always supposed to be, right? And I'm a firm believer that, like, if you're not with the person and you're living your life and doing your thing, whatever that may be, you don't owe them an explanation for anything, just like they don't owe you an explanation for anything. So there's nothing to forgive. At least that's how I feel about it. Hold on one second. Hello? There's nobody here by that name. No, I've been getting his calls for 3 years. Sure. Bye. You're not going to take care of anything. You never do. I keep getting calls for this Isaac Holloway. I've been getting them for 3 years. They'll keep calling. They'll keep texting. It's all a scam. Anyway. Anywho. Yeah, I don't, like, you know, if I was with another person, if they were with another person, I don't want to hear about it, but there's nothing to forgive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep picturing in my head, I don't know if it was a TV show or if it was a movie, but it's a couple and they're arguing. And then the female says something and the guy goes, well, I forgive you. But it was like I can't remember what it was. But when he said it, it's like, it was like nasty, it was ill intended, and it was unnecessary. Like she didn't need his forgiveness. I can't remember what that was. Actually, no, maybe it was the woman that said it. Well, I forgive you. I can't remember. But I remember watching it and getting like that sense of ick because, like I said, there's some things that aren't, forgiveness is not necessary. Like if you're with a person and you guys break up and you go your way and they go theirs and you're not together for 6 months, a year, 3 years, 5 years, whatever the case, would you feel like you owe that person anything for that time that you were apart? Because I don't. Like, I don't feel like they owe me anything, and I don't feel like I owe them anything. Obviously, it's different if, like you have health situations and stuff like that. I don't want to get into that, but you know what I'm saying. Obviously, that's a little bit different. But, like, I don't owe anybody an accounting of my whereabouts for 3 years, and I don't want theirs. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing to forgive. That's why what I can't remember what it was. And I feel like it was a show. I feel like it was like maybe even like a show on cable, like HBO or Showtime or something. Well, I forgive you. I can't remember. I know it was a man and a woman, but I can't remember which one was which. And I just remember thinking, well, they don't need your forgiveness. Like, they just don't need your forgiveness. So take how that resonates. And if the I don't know. I'm looking at the sparks and the forgiveness and the interference. If this is a past person coming back, this is someone that A was really attracted to you, and B, like they felt like it took way too long to get back to you. And actually this person felt like feels like almost like that chasing their tail mentality, because I'm actually picturing where I walk out in the center of the neighborhood, and I'm picturing somebody just keep walking and walking and walking, but they're like looking like, am I ever going to be like done with the like when am I going to get over there, like where I want to be? Like they really felt like they wasted too much time. And it's not even really necessarily that they wasted time. It could be, but it's more like how come it took so long for fate and destiny to bring us back together is what I'm feeling this person is thinking. And it's kind of funny because when I look at these cards too, I feel like a lot of this is the other person. Like this is someone that loves you, they're attracted to you, they want to spend as much time with you as possible, and they would be willing to give up overtime, use vacation time, like just to spend time with somebody, to create a deeper bond. Like if this is somebody that had their own business, like instead of working till 6 or 7 o'clock at night, they would cut it off at 5 and come home, and have dinner with you and watch a movie with you, and you would go to bed together, that kind of thing. Whereas, if you have your own business, like usually, and I don't know why I'm picturing like a plumber or an electrician or like a tradesman. But like they would want to come home to you. They would want to cut their day short. They don't need an excuse to leave work early when you're there. You know what I mean? Like they're okay with giving up money for love. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you were entertained. I hope you all have a lovely hump day, a lovely Wednesday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.